bathroom now. My friends fucked up, we ain't coming back down. All my haters bitched out, they pissed now. She like, oh my God, rich dad, big house at my show with a out. Them shits bounce, I'm too faded, need to sit down. I'm lit now, drink got me like, whoa. She said she ain't done this shit before. How come you do all this like a pro? Wake up every morning on the floor, but I ain't wanna judge, I do the most. It's 2 a.m., I'm one shot from blacking out. Pretty girls doing lines in the bathroom now. My friends fucked up, we ain't coming back down. Cause it's 2 a.m., I'm one shot from blacking out. Pretty girls doing lines in the bathroom now. My friends fucked up, we ain't coming back down. 2 a.m., we getting kicked out. To my crib, see that shorty going too wild. That's my bitch, and she wanna bring a friend too. She brought 6, got me faded off the 42. We all lit, drink got me like, whoa. She said she ain't done this shit before. How come you do all this like a pro? Wake up every morning on the floor, but I ain't wanna judge, I do the most. It's 2 a.m., I'm one shot from blacking out. Pretty girls doing lines in the bathroom now. My friends fucked up, we ain't coming back down. Cause it's 2 a.m., I'm one shot from blacking out. Pretty girls doing lines in the bathroom now. My friends fucked up, we ain't coming back down. We ain't coming back down.
Ruel, stop playing.
Yeah, I see you got that new Mercedes. I might let you drive me crazy. Usually I ain't the type to stay. Cause you could fall in and go psycho. Ain't no telling where this might go, but I take my chances either way. So come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You look like somebody that could really hold it down. You look like somebody that would always stick around. Got Latina in you, so I know you probably crazy. All my friends should stay away, but that shit just don't faze me. Got a little bit of sassy, I like that. You don't take no shit, yeah, you fight back. Never let a dude hit it on the first night. I can't even sleep over till I wife that. All these bitches in my phone hit the boy, but I've been curving everyone for you. Yeah. Girl, I would give you every single password. All you gotta do is let me through. Yeah, I'ma keep it honest. I know that you got a past. I know you ain't perfect, but basic bitches never last. Yeah, I don't usually do this type of shit, so baby, trust me when I tell you that I'm all about it. Yeah, I might fall in love and let you fuck my life up, just so I could go and write a song about it. Yeah, I see you got that new Mercedes. I might let you drive me crazy. Usually I ain't the type to stay. Cause you could fall in and go psycho. Ain't no telling where this might go, but I take my chances either way. So come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Come and fuck my life up, baby, fuck my life up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm about to pull out his switchboard curtains, and I've been waiting so long
chopped the roof off the Suburbans. Try to be a nice guy, John Changing. Till I started throwing up in your Birkin. Then I woke up in the morning. Polly showed up at my door with a warning. I remember flushing something down the toilet. Guess you gotta let me off with the warning. Return of Mac. Feeling like an outcast. I'm the only guy in slacks that'll cost you 3 stacks. Now you saving that check. Why you taking my swag? Can you give me that back? Gucci my product, Miyake, Louis Vuitton, and Tommy. All of these things on my body. Let's party. I'm about to pull out his switchboard curtains, and I've been waiting so long. Now I gotta resurface. Yeah, we about to toast out all the bread that we burning. Cause I've been feeling cool top. I've been fucking cool top. Shit. Gotta pull up. I'ma pull up. I pull up. Hey, got black minks all on the road. Whoa, whoa. Got hella hoes popping draw. Whoa, whoa. In every hood they show us love. Whoa, whoa. Partner in crime with me while we whipping in the spaceship. Got it out the pavement. Now we getting payment. Everybody around me getting money is too contagious. Kept it solid, now we real rich today. I pulled up the black badge cause it was cleaner. I remember I was just posted up with the demons. And Posty took me on my first damn tour date. He had me rocking every night, sold out arenas. A project nigga, I never thought I would see shit. If I tried to tell you, you probably wouldn't believe us. I'm about to pull out his switchboard curtains, and I've been waiting so long. Now I gotta resurface. Yeah, we about to toast out.
Sweet. Let's get it. All right, a little recap from Friday. All right, a little recap. Ended up taking out those relatively equal lows that we generated. All right, hung out for a little bit. All right, and then we just traded lower underneath all these single wicks. Some sell-side liquidity. Let me turn this down just a bit.
Living like a race. Living like a race. Yeah. Ay, living like a race. Living like a race. Ain't no sign of stopping, no more pace. I can see them.
All right, but we'll start back up top here. On the weekly, right? So we ended up coming a little bit off the highs from Friday, right? Ended up closing still up close candle, right? About 70 handles or so, right? But actually down from the previous weeks, right? But we're still just like in the middle of this range, right? We've been trading under sell-side liquidity, right, and working our way up higher. We still have those relatively equal lows down here on the weekly, right? And we still have the relatively equal highs that are up here as well. You know, we've been protecting a lot of sell-side or buy-side liquidity, right? Haven't been purging that just yet, right? So we'll just be patient and wait for that. That seems like it's kind of a inevitable thing that should be happening here, right? We just traded underneath this single low here, this daily low, February 5th, and we're working higher from there. But we did have a pretty decent new week opening gap down again, right? Which is interesting, right? Worked inside of that a couple weeks ago new week opening gap, still have yet to close inside of there, right? We're just kind of been wicking and retracing. Right, so there's that February 5th low that we purged, right? That was that new week opening gap down. Worked our way up higher. Inside this 4-hour imbalance here. Right, but nothing too one-sided, right? Not quite yet. We did respect that 15-minute Sibi that we were watching on Friday. All right, came down, purged that sell side liquidity. All right, we're trading up into this 15-minute imbalance right now again. We have some relatively equal lows, right, from London session. Looks like we could purge into, but we're inside this 15-minute imbalance here. Right. Just slightly tapped into there. Potential fair value gap here on the 15-minute after trading below these lows. And we do have some relatively equal lows down here, sell side liquidity. Alright, so maybe we just either trade up into this 15-minute imbalance with this single high inside there, get that shift in market structure, right? Or we've already traded up into that 1 hour imbalance, slightly tap into it. We can see if I will see if we get this 15-minute imbalance left open, right? Or if we close it, and then we can kind of take it from there. We don't have any red folders going on today. Quite a few going on this week, so that'll be good. But other than that, that's where we kind of lay right now. Wait for a little bit more information, and then just take it from there.
Bet you got nobody round to make your day better, son. Brighter, don't got too much time, so girl, let's fun. Now and talk later. Put your pride aside and let me in. You know I got better sins. You so good at self-control, but maybe now it's time for change. I've been alone for so long. Got the one, didn't realize good was exist in the world till I lost one. Eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind. Things I would get to feel your lips for the last time. Go and hang with your friends. I put this bullshit to end. Now we on your parade, and I just wish you the best. I think it's time for me to bounce soon. I just wish I had someone to say I'm home to. We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could have happened or what could have been. Finally your face, I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time to take your clothes off one more time maybe. Acting like you don't recall it ain't impressing me. Didn't come to see your friends, I know you came for me. Like your dress but you fit better in my wrinkled tee. We moved on to newer things but we got history.
Through the night, she just want the tip, no advice. On the side of the road, what's the risk? Roll the dice. If they catch us, I don't care, cause we all gonna die. Yeah, we all gonna die. I was worried to be honest, but it's all going right. When I first laid eyes, I was awful enticed. And I might be off something, but I'm all in now. She got a call in now. I don't think that you should work tomorrow. She said, first of all, I'm still going in like rich homie Quan, but with you and me, God, man, it feels so intense. I already seen that movie, but I will go again with you. I got a few I've been tending to, but tonight, I forgot all about them.
Through the night, I would try to get it tonight. Hit a phone on my head like you better do right. I'm alone in the bed, yeah, I know what you said, better cope with it. Don't take me for a joke and I won't get a friend that's trying to be more than that. I'm convinced that it's sort of that, but when I see you in the pits, I can tell you it's forcing that. I got time for this, minus the bullshit, I'm cool now, look at my common sense. And I'm just realizing this, know my soul isn't trapped, but what's holding me back is the old me. In fact, I'ma get intact, I'ma get it back, mama hold me to that. Just hold me to that, don't stack me and Jack, got the city on smack, that's word. That's words to catch 18 all the way to Newburgh. It was only me and her, I don't care what you heard. Only me and her, I don't care what you heard. Got a southern accent, shit slur a few words, that's virtue, sir. Let me share a few words, feeling unappreciated, let me cherish you first, yeah. I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she tied me up, it turned me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the envy on them, make you stare and see them. We ain't paying for them, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know, is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from, I don't care about you. I got me a chick that's Caribbean. She want me to serenade her, but you know I'm bashful. I got all the whippersnappers and the little rascals. Turned up off the way we drippin' with Tabasco. Old friends inquiring about the cash flow. Okay, this kush here in the gas station. Ain't a star in the sky that's too bright. Ain't no wrong if it ever feels too right. Even if our cups run dry tonight. We're getting drunk off of moonlight. Good old boys, we drinking whiskey and rye. Singing this'll be the first day of the rest of our lives. Even if our cups run dry tonight. We're getting drunk off of moonlight. One life, I'ma shoot my shot before it's too late. Sweet talk, a pretty thing until my toothache. We got room for 3 more inside this forerunner. Call the friends and paint the town in a new shade. Let's shoot these back roads like a canvas.
Right, so we did end up leaving that 15-minute imbalance open here. As we're trading back up into it, want to see if we're putting in some highs and lows, right? Potentially getting a lower time frame shift to market structure. If not, right, we could be trading through this high. Next spot would be trading above this high here, right? Getting above that buy side liquidity, that single high inside this 15-minute fair value gap here. Right, so we'll just be patient and wait for potentially that.
Taking a view, there's a lot that I don't know. So let me tell you about some things that I do. Ain't a star in the sky that's too bright. Ain't no wrong if it ever feels too right. Even if our cups run dry tonight. We're getting drunk off of moonlight. Good old boys, we drinking whiskey and rye. Singing this'll be the first day of the rest of our lives. Even if our cups run dry tonight. We're getting drunk off of moonlight.
All right, I want to see some highs and lows potentially get put in on the lower time frame, but it doesn't look like we're creating any really highs and lows just quite yet. All right, so maybe we trade back up into that 15-minute imbalance with that single high inside of there. All right, and then we can kind of take it from there.
Superhuman, fuck you, and you, I hate your friends and they hate me too. I'm through. This that hot girl bummer anthem, turn it up and throw attention. Fuck you, and you, I hate.
All right, so we're trading above that initial high that we set right here at 9:15. Right, want to see how we treat this, right? Potentially going up into this 15-minute. What is this? A 1 hour imbalance, right? 1 hour, 15-minute overlap imbalance here. All right, see how we treat that. All right, we got some buy side liquidity resting right inside of there, which is a nice little draw on liquidity. So we shall see if we can get all the way up here, get that shifted mark structure right above this high. All right, I mean, looking at just like on a more macro scale, right? Eventually, when we do get that, I don't know if it's ready just quite yet, but potentially running all this buy side liquidity, right? We've been purging a lot of sell side liquidity, right? Trading underneath lows, but we have a lot of buy side resting, just building up that we haven't purged yet. You know, even if you look more left over here as well, right? All these highs are just resting. There's so much liquidity resting above them. It's just catching that right time where it's going to be very quick. It's going to want to purge all of this resting buy side liquidity, right? But it's very hard to gauge when we're having just like these big gaps and like no real structure. It's pretty much just one-sided. That's where I'm finding the more difficulty in reading price. Like even this, I mean, it's bullish order flow. We purged the sell side underneath this wick here, traded down to the lower portion of this hourly fair value gap here, right? Trading up into an hourly SIBI out of this 15-minute imbalance, right? Which is also a 1 hour imbalance here. All right, so I mean, we've been respecting these arrays so far. If we start painting outside the lines, like a lot, and closing outside, right, then we could potentially getting that bullish price action going, and maybe it wants to start purging some of this buy side liquidity. But since so much is resting, I would anticipate that it would move fairly fast when it does want to get up there and purge some of this higher time frame buy side liquidity. All right, so I mean, maybe if that's the case, right, if we're very bullish, we get a closure above this short-term high, creating this 15-minute busy, trade back down to it, get a bullish shift in market structure, and then we can see if it wants to start purging all this buy side liquidity. All right, but we shall see.
That's a nice tile flaw. Wish I got to know you more. Who am I talking to? Nobody. Take me outside. I'm a little too high. Paid a little too much for the time of my life. When money ain't a problem, everyone's lying. Even when I tell myself that I don't wanna sober up. The sun is killing my buzz. That's why they call it morning. Thought I was strong enough through my body. Keep it inside, but I just wanna pour it. Thought I was strong start a battle. I fell in love with a bad hoe, went and broke my heart and now I'm haunted by her shadow. She told me, boy, you a asshole. You know that's a lie and you just wanna start a battle. I fell in love with a bad bitch, now her shadow's leaving, got me running trying to catch it. She told me, boy, you a savage. She gon' post a pic so she can diss me.
Right, so we'll kind of gauge and wait how this 15-minute candle closes. Right, we're getting a strong closure over that short-term high we put in at 9:15. Right, or are we starting to look like it's potentially wanting to turn? Right, turn to the downside. Right, so we'll kind of wait and see for that. See if we leave that 15-minute busy open. Right, kind of just take it from there. Right, see if we're putting some short-term highs and lows. Right, in the lower time frames, and yeah, we'll just kind of hang out though and wait. Still got a few more minutes left in this 15-minute candle, plus potentially, right, if we're gonna create that busy, we'll also need this next 15-minute candle to also form. So I mean, we still got plenty of time, right? Plenty of time to just wait and let price do its thing. Right, see if we get up into that buy side liquidity, purge that single high inside that SIBI, right, that 15-minute SIBI, and kind of just take it from there. Yeah, so we'll be patient.
But you know her heart is all black. I fell in love with a bad hoe, went and broke my heart and now I'm haunted by her shadow. She told me, boy, you a asshole. You know that's a lie and you just wanna start a battle. I fell in love with a bad bitch, now her shadow's leaving, got me running trying to catch it. She told me, boy, you a savage. She gon' post a pic so she can diss me in a caption.
I think that I'm finally in my zone. Got a ting out west, got a ting back home, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Living on a high, but we keep it on the low, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Don't know where I'm going, I'm just going with the flow, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Yeah, I think that I'm finally in my zone, oh yeah. Bitch, I've been doing well. See me making plays, yeah. I know that you can tell, like, damn, 400 for the bell. I need my money giant, got me feeling like Odell. Sipping on a cup, yeah, I'm in the whip, I'm riding. I don't give a fuck, I peep her IG, then I slide it. All about my business, so that's what I've been minding. Got a brand new watch, or what you call that, perfect timing. Lately I've been making moves in silence, trying to turn my gold chains into diamonds. Call me Najee Houston, how I'm grinding. You gon' need some Ray-Bans when I'm shining, yeah. Cause I think that I'm finally in my zone. Got a ting out west, got a ting back home, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Living on a high, but we keep it on the low, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Don't know where I'm going, I'm just going with the flow, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Yeah, I think that I'm finally in my zone, oh yeah.
Hey, bitch, yeah, I've been on my grind. If you always out of sight, then you're probably out of mind. Got an angel out west that she living in a high. When I pull up in a city, we ain't
Alright, so we didn't quite get that closure above that 15-minute short-term high. Alright, so we did push the liquidity above it. Right, but we did not yet get that closure. So we'll see if this current 15-minute candle, right, we get that closure above, creating that 15-minute busy, right, from the last 15-minute candle, right? Yeah, or it looks like that it starts to turn, right? One of the two, but we'll wait here. Be patient.
straight up to the moon. You know I'm a night rider. I'm a night rider, 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 night rider. I'm on the road, yeah, whipping on my Harley. I'm going fast, girl, I wanna take a ride with you. Left your old man, baby, let me slide in. You got a pass, girl, you know I got some mileage too. New whip got me floating like Aladdin. True shit, shorty, you could be my Jasmine. Night shift, I've been working night shift, yeah. Flight risk when I twist the right wrist, yeah. Night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider. Baby, let's get higher. I can be the driver, straight up to the moon. You know I'm a night rider. I'm a night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider. Ride with me tonight. Thought you was a rider, don't make me a liar. Slide with me tonight. I know where you reside, you can meet me outside. I'm a night rider, 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 night rider. Baby, let's get higher. I can be the driver, straight up to the moon. You know I'm a night rider. I'm a night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider, night rider. I'm a night rider, night rider. I'm a night rider, yeah.
Just shit, idiot, right?
Yeah, I'm faded, fake faces, I erase them. California, that fragrance, mad payments, fake places. California, I don't wanna be the one that's left behind. I love the way you lie. Trying to get my money back straight this time. The hills is gone this time. LA West Side, mama scared most of the time. Looking behind, what's it so-called life? Shawty ring my other phone, yeah. Fake faces, gotta cut them up, yeah. Fake faces, they don't can't stop, yeah. My faith is for the cameras, yeah. Flash, flash, I'ma take a picture from my fam down. Show 'em I've made it flashbacks. Set a picture from way back. The kids like, who's that, who's that? Now I do Hollywood, yeah. Copies everywhere like a walkie-talkie. I'ma run the lobby, speak to nobody. San Gabriel Valley, I'ma crash your party like.
Yeah, you made it. You've been anxious, but you made it. California, conversations till the sunrise. When you stop by, California, I don't wanna be the one that's left behind. I love the way you lie. I don't wanna be the one to lose my mind. I know you know. Somebody put some brakes on me. I really need rest on me. Pots calling up every couple of days. I'm smiling so we could think I'm straight. Why can't I tell the truth? Playing J. Cole back then with a clear and go. Like it all made sense. I needed myself and nobody else. Okay, let's go. From how it looks, man, it's hard to complain. And I just been praying that when I get older that I got some smile in me that can remain. My money is long, but I got some new wishes. I feel like it's longer than government names. Man, all I can wish is the mask that I wear and the faces below it is looking the same. Like, oh, you've been in this fight. I can see it in your eyes. Like, oh, I made up my mind. I don't wanna waste no time.
Money making while we're breaking. It's amazing. California, celebrated or berated. It's been faded. California, on Maria, the hills are swarming with dead ends and the bots performing. Don't mistake it. You can break big till you get sick. Shut the fuck up, don't wake another
Whole team missing. Big bands like Blink. Green Day gotta run it up, 'cause I can't take it with me when I'm done. Whole team missing. Big bands like Blink. And mama know that I'm dummy young. She praying I don't ever fuck it up. Whole team missing. I'm ice cold, no ring. Yeah, she know I'm a skater. I should see her later. Avril Lavigne. Gold chain, tight jeans. Old plain white tee. It's a panic at the disco. When she see my wrist glow, I'ma make a scene. Yeah, I'ma make a scene. 'Cause all my dogs from the back street. Boys like girls in the backseat. Yellow car, but this ain't a taxi. We ballin' now. Whole team missing. Big bands like Blink. Green Day gotta run it up, 'cause I can't take it with me when I'm done. Whole team missing. Big bands like Blink. And mama know that I'm dummy young. She praying I don't ever fuck it up. Whole team missing. Whole team missing. Whole team missing. Whole team missing. Whole team missing.
Pop the gas tank, welcome to the fast lane. Got stardust sitting in the ashtray. It's a good life, fuck a bad day. So I'ma live it up like it's my last day. I might start a rodeo up on Rodeo. Wild child, you know I can never lay low. Catch me if you can, okay if you say so. Pull up in a demon, but I pray up to the halo. Vintage tee, western belt up on my waistline. Money talks, might put a diamond on my K9. Swear that I've been dreaming about this life since age 5. I'm on God's schedule, I'm not tripping if it takes time. Sick of all the shade they would send me. Had to get even when the odds were against me. I'm so high in the hills, you might get a nosebleed. But it's all good, 'cause the rental got the red seats. The devil in my head, he tempts me. But the angels in the city protect me. Pop the gas tank, welcome to the fast lane. Got stardust sitting in the ashtray. It's a good life, fuck a bad day. So I'ma live it up like it's my last day. I might start a rodeo up on Rodeo. Wild child, you know I can never lay low. Catch me if you can, okay if you say so. Pull up in a demon, but I pray up to the halo.
Yeah, get a bag on money. Little baby, quit changing the subject. Fast life, and you know that I love it. If she ain't hold me down like a money. Nowadays, I just been switching lanes. Paparazzi, the camera always flashing at me. Here's a new flash for these new casting. You gotta like me. Oh, it's still bad, you ain't move on. So shawty be playing on me. Tell me what you want. I can tell you that you the one.
The devil in my head, he tempts me. But the angels in the city protect me. Pop the gas tank, welcome to the fast lane. Got stardust sitting in the ashtray. It's a good life, fuck a bad day. So I'ma live it up like it's my last day. I might start a rodeo up on Rodeo. Wild child, you know I can never lay low. Catch me if you can, okay if you say so. Pull up in a demon, but I pray up to the halo.
Numbers on everything. Hey, do me a favor real quick, bro. Please, I'm on the phone call. Grab my bag of chips, bro. Please. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, Corona, man, it really got the money fucked up.
Hey, your check,
You know the money back. Appreciate that, my boy. Sure. Bless. Yeah, no, the money been fucked up, man. So just give me like a week or two. I ain't playing a lot. I'll call you back. Hey, you know they say I'm lucky, bro. So if you hit, I need 50%.
Yeah, I got you. You know. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. I say $50 million, bro.
Let me get 25.
Bro, that's ain't $50 million.
Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah. Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah. Need that rolling, want me to buy, huh? Take it to ball hard, but spend a couple thousand, huh? You need a nigga to put the mileage on. She talking, I'm proud of her. I put that Prada on her. Pink drain, gripping lane, niggas can't talk like this. Beat the pussy, now she walk like this. They ain't never seen money in the vault like this. Cash money, bling bling when I talk like this. Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah. Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah.
I be stunting like my motherfucking dad. Let me go. I'm talking way to 2006 on a private plane. Hop out my bitch. When it took like $45,000 for the brand new watch on top of my wrist. And I put it to the Grammys in a Rolls Royce truck with a brand new Glock on the side of my hip. Nigga, please don't turn me up. Don't start with me. Walk in the store, get everything. Shit like a robbery. He checked his girlfriend Instagram. I bet she follow me. I pulled up rockin' Prada boots. My little bitch say she proud of me. They see baby, they like.
Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah. Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah. Starting on your big spender, yeah. 100 on my wrist, yeah. Starting on your big tipper, yeah. 100 on my bitch, yeah.
Out in Hollywood, I'm faded in the cut. I ain't rich yet, but I made it out the mud. 23, I'm living life just how I want. Yeah, we living facts now. Yeah, we living facts now. Everywhere I go, you know I'm with the team. Vinny right there on the left, he playing C's. Out in LA, everything ain't what it seems, but we living facts now. Yeah, we living facts now. 1340 on me, homie. I don't do no bait. No liquor in my debit card, the only thing I chase. Yeah, I won't let me flex it, so I keep it in the safe. Yeah, all my bros stay lifted like they pushing up the plates, and you know. Yeah, yeah, and you know. Hey, hey, we on the road. Yeah, yeah, on the road. Hey, hey, riding with the top down. Yeah, I'm with my shorty, she gon' drop down. Yeah, I'm on a high, I'm feeling way up. Yeah, I'm in that new fit looking laced up. Yeah, we living facts, and I know some people probably acting fake right now. We could give a fuck about what you say right now. Yeah, whole crew on the coast, we surfing waves right now. Yeah, we been living facts this every day right now. Maddie, she hit me for the Addy. Lawrence parents out of town, so she gon' call me daddy. Used to fuck with Patty, now I'm back with Burrito. If she do me foul, then I'ma drain her like a free throw. I can't lie, lately I've been on some player shit. Eating sushi rolls, bet my shorty pay for it. Out in Cali with the same ones that I came up with. No new friends, no, I'll tell them all to take a hit. Whoa, in my zone, bottle service up at home. Bouncer kick this out, we hit the rocks with all the bros. Mama said to live it up, so I'ma sip it slow. Living facts, that's the down, yeah. I'm with my shorty, she gon' drop down, yeah. I'm on a high, I'm feeling way up, yeah. I'm in that new fit looking laced up, yeah. We live in facts, and I know some people probably acting fake right now. We could give a fuck about what you say right now. Whole crew on the coast, we surfing waves right now, yeah. We been living facts this every day right now.
Damn, I ain't be going psycho. Lil' mama bad like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on you. My roof look like a no-show. Got diamonds by the bolo. Come with the Tony Romo for clowns and all the balls. Oh, I ain't be going psycho.
All right, so we're slowly making our way up to buy side liquidity. We did end up creating that busy, which is good. Got the closure above, so we'll see if we could retrace back into that 15-minute imbalance before we get up to that buy side liquidity, or purge that buy side liquidity first and then trade down into that 15-minute imbalance. But it's gonna take some time, right? Gonna take a good amount of time, so we'll just wrap it up right here. Come back on to tomorrow. We got some good 10 a.m. folder news. Jerome Powell is speaking, so that should be pretty eventful. But I appreciate you for tuning in.